watching the flank, and the double push comes out to B.
Zontix, nice tap. Kicks off the pistol with a crisp one.
The bomb with all of the nades as well. Mir really wanted that kill.
Yeah, all the trimmings delivered here at the footstep of Zontix's bomb site. He's got a teammate with him and a double flank around the other side. Fame, though, oh boy.
Oh man, he recovers the bomb with 2 kills, can push forward. Artfrost,
he looks away
around, but he still gets the kill somehow.
Okay. He looked like he was just going to run.
Oh. Wow, starting Crane with the op and Zontix on a sort of a passive setup. I feel like this is very risky to give the T's this much map control. And at least Zontix has been doing a great job off yellow.
So far, so good.
Oh my god.
It's a little ambitious.
He's close to death, though.
Still trying to find him. They'll pull him back. Zontix.
2 MP9s.
Are they going to flash this in? They could. Chopper's right there. He's got support too. And Zontix didn't ever actually leave. He just switched over to the AWP. Flit, it's a one and done. Artfrost, great cover. Oh, triple kill off the top of sight. That's huge. Fame's not going to be able to catch anyone on the rotate. Artfrost goes
and split up the responsibilities.
That's insane.
It really is.
Them numbers don't make sense. I doubt the numbers. Ooh, but he doesn't get either. Okay, this time it's not as clean as they'd like, and a trade frag out of Mir as he presses out through smoke. Artfrost feels the heat, falls back as the fire pop.
Crane pushing this spot, and they know the op is still up. But if they do wall smokes right now and push him back, they could try that. Surprisingly, they decide to walk it back. They don't have anyone watching B. They think it's going to be a hasty rotation, but it looks like actually Spirit are sort of ahead of this. They've decided to push Dunk into quad. Ready, this is the spot is going to work, surely. After 40 seconds, they're going to assume that it's going to be a retake setup, especially if Artfrost takes contact. Wow, could be a great call at a Chopper or whoever's idea this was.
Can Donk survive the test, though? T's coming at him. Oh, he finds the perfect timing for the double, and Artfrost shaves Fame off the play. Another one falls flat.
Another one falls flat, this time towards the B site. What a great setup. I mean, they actually didn't even totally gamble towards B. They had Artfrost come over to help. They had Dunk go to quad. They were ready for that attack while also spotting the A site. I don't know. They split the difference and it worked out perfect.
Flit will open up. That's Zontix dead again. From success in the early round to first death back to back. Dunk sees nothing, but they're down there. Flit operating on his own.
Yeah, no quad, or sorry, no sandbags molly. But oh no, Chopper decides to peel back and Flit just peeks up.
Just like that. And now Donk, far less committed position, but still behind them. 2 players pass. Bomb drop as the trade comes through out of Fame.
Magix gets one as well over on the A side. That's Flit down.
All right, still some legs on this, but at the same time,
the op.
How desperate of a retake are you really going to try to work with?
Artfrost full of confidence right now.
Op feels valuable, but he's posted on construction.
Looks like the half buy might work out.
They're going to go ahead and smoke off the ramp, so if anybody's deep on the post plant, should shave them out of the equation. In reality, T's in front of it all, ready for these fights, but not able to win it. James going to die out. Magix has got the ball rolling. Fame keeping his head down, has Artfrost.
The creep up comes up the side of yellow. Chopper is actually in a dangerous spot, so they can...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Not ideal. Ooh, looks a bit ugly, but hey, it's 2 kills at that. Zontix also, again, empty-handed.
They're never out of a half.
No, sir. You can't give them an inch. They will take a mile. And it's a bit of an injustice that it actually kicks off with that AWP. And it's a wallbang, too, so he must have shot him through the bottom of the sandbags.
Yeah.
Unlucky if you're Artfrost. But it stings when it's your own AWP. It was such a convincing round. Norbert here clears the board of the rifles, perhaps. From Crane instead.
They've been actively spotting that, so full credit. Flit has been very responsible in that regard.
Making sure not to get caught off. We're going to get the exec coming through, but Zontix picks up the short kill. Oh no, fire both sides. They're desperate to get a position, and they do manage to at least pull one back short, but so flushed out of the bomb site by the fire. Virtus.pro grabbing man advantage off the back of this one. And I mean, there's an option, 40 seconds, double it back if you need to. Donk's gonna stick around with eyes up over top. Bomb plant from James, hands busy, cross happens, and they stop it. Or at least they stop him. It's a 2v3, cut down to the 2v2. This is all thanks to Magis, but a missed op shot, still back. 1v1 with Norbert standing, but unknown to this last CT. Retake is there.
But on this Antico, they haven't done that yet. So full exec on B is about to come in. It's about to be raining fire.
Ooh, they flush him out of the back sight, but
That counter molly.
Fame exactly burning himself. Didn't quite see it. Good nade damage there. Softens up a couple.
Oh, hell yeah.
And you've still got Donk in the pocket. He's going to be able to cross over, but Flit gets the headshot. 20 seconds, though. Your hands are tied. You've got to hit this bomb site, and you're met by another molly. You can throw out the counter, but I mean, they're stuck here. They're going to have 5 seconds left if they really think they could still take the chance. Art Frost killing 1, 2 seconds to spare. Mir, it's a single kill, but it's not enough. Not enough. They themselves stack into the site. The rumblings of a commitment here. Very obvious how many players are coming up that ramp. They'll make sure to go through with the util. They've got an incendiary for jump up and an opening kill. Chopper, frags have been far and few between, but this one's important. Critical timing early on. Bomb's been dropped. Makes things weird. Flit, he is found out, and now Spirit just churned through this bomb. Decide to hashtag swing again. Damage over towards the yellow side. Donk and Chopper pick up frags. It's the SMGs of the T side that prevail. I mean, staffed. Virtus.pro scrambling to try and get something going. We've been praising their retakes all day, but this may be too far gone already. Norbert presses up along green. He's been a non-factor in this third map of the series. Flit, nothing on the approach. And the SMG just tears flesh from bone. Only James until Norbert answers back. But again, James 6 health from that early Donk engagement. And now smokes up as the CTs try to walk this one in. Op shot's gonna hit. Art Frost doesn't miss. And James, it's too much to ask on such little HP. Magix is the insurance policy as suddenly Team Spirit seem to have somewhat of a rebound in this best of 5. Again, a nigh impossible situation to reverse sweep this series, but at least a Vertigo win could bode well. Bomb decides the final round. It's a statement, folks.
We've got Molly Smoke on Magix. Kit on Chopper.
Good old classic 10-man pistol round retake. Jungle fight.
That's a really important one. They get the jungle control they're looking for. Bombs planted opposite triple, the CT retake. I don't know.
Donk scouring for contact. Nobody really giving him any skin. There's the flank. Very fast out of Norbert. He'll get cleared after the one. Magic's been instrumental in the pistol rounds and detrimental to the holds here as he picks up a second headshot. There's an answer back, and they've got the last man stranded, but that last man is Donk. So he packs a punch, and he punches both. Some things take time. Ooh.
Oh my God, what the hell was
nasty,
that?
Nasty quick scope out of Art Frost. And he's not the only scouter on the round. Magix also has one catwalk. Looking to tether off one another nicely.
It instantly changes the odds of the round to get a scout shot like that this early into middle. You can see the T's are moving way more timidly. It burns so much time on the clock just to get reorganized, and now they've got to move into an idea. So this is the point in the round where if the CT's gambled once correctly, they could instantly win. Now, the second scout actually might hold them back in this case, but it depends how they fight. If they cross connector in this and try to just shoot everybody inside of it, Magix might have a way in. But it looks like right side smokes for now. Oh, smartly they leave stairs open.
What's Donk going to be able to do here? He's got a smoke for this. Yeah, Donk can buy time. And Zontix could have gone big.
Man, they spammed him through the wood floor.
But Art Frost still swinging. He's got 3 frags on the round. And then further damage. I mean, he's gone above and beyond on an individual level. But Mir, usually in these rounds, is the guy that claws this back, and he is still alive and kicking, despite his back being exposed to the potential of the jungle peak.
They shouldn't be watching under Balak, right? I guess they're looking for the double chopper. Nice one.
Tries to chase it, doesn't kill him. Jungle's still a problem. Mir's grabbed his bomb back, and he's concerned about Ticket, rightfully so.
He made noise.
He's going to fake it one more time. But he'd have to push into this. He needs to go deep and kill Magix, or else Magix is just going to swing. No way, Magix lets him get away. It's the USP shots that are off the mark. 5 seconds, needs the frag, doesn't have time.
But it shouldn't be overwhelming that suddenly one team stomps the other. They play close.
This iteration of this head-to-head has had the best build-up. And building up is the hold towards mid. Zontix versus Flit, who honestly has been canceled out a few of these rounds already, right? First casualty, top middle. He was the victim of the Art Frost scout shot in round 2. And he's hit the dirt now as well. He'll be sitting 1 and 5, which is not where you need Flit. Him and Norbert supposed to be the guys.
Mir looks so shaky in that 1v2. Gotta say, like he hasn't been super comfortable on VP these days. This T-side attack doesn't have too much going for it. They're just going to try the walkout. Chopper holding on to a late Molotov, and it's coming out now.
And it's at least shallow enough that it burns them on the approach. Not easy to get ahead of it, even though they get the kill for free. And Mir's looking to join them up through connector. Donk's angle in jungle is completely countered by the smoke. Catwalk could get problematic.
Oh,
Chopper kills
canceled.
Norbert.
7 seconds. They got to try to put it down again.
Oh, and as they try to press their luck, Mir gives the cover they need. Looking shaky in the 1v2, but delivering a critical bit of coverage for that second attempt at the bomb plant. Man advantage for the post plant, and a fallback towards ramp already.
Let Fame duck out of it.
Chopper inching closer. Art Frost still a little delayed.
Double Tetris.
But they're giving them all this room for Chopper to wiggle around in. He doesn't know what is occupied, what's clear, or whether or not he should even take the chance. I think he's going to leave.
Yeah, they've already got Art Frost like back in Beast apps just waiting with this op, so that'll be a win. It was a tenuous one, but maybe there's going to be a push inside of connector. No late mid plays. And this is nearing maximum pressure from the T side. The CTs find an answer back, though.
Just the smallest smidgen of an angle through the connector smoke. Zontix will nullify Flit again. And Mir, he's taking the same route.
And Zontix is spotting. He's spotting, but he might miss a timing. All right, now Mir smoke. Let's see how he fights this. Sandwich played by Chopper. Mir gets one. Cat still alive.
Molly burns the sandwich player out, and there's another. But the catwalk holds still good out of Zontix. Multiple kills from him. They're going to use the triple box to try and close that gap. Zontix gets caught on the approach. Magix is unbeknownst to the last 2 Ts, but missing shots. Art Frost, these are critical opportunities. There's going to be a reload needed by the ticket player, and Magix just toying with Jame for the time being. Both CTs known, 15 to the clock. They have secured connector position, so this plant is good. And the wall bang just off the mark.
No damage off that.
Dude, Art Frost had more than a handful of chances to shut down this round.
He definitely did.
Can he come back into it now? 1v2, as they have both evacuated site, playing towards jungle instead.
They're not even going to let him save. He can't even go for this with no smoke.
Oh, that is a
probably just stay put, to be honest.
Painful amount of misses coming out of Art Frost.
It definitely was. Got to be nerves there. I think he was sort of dumbfounded by the amount of opportunities given to him because he crossed so quickly to the right. They thought he's not going to be in CT spawn on that side of the box. And now, pressure on his op. Great shot to hold back. But James, it's all good.
Donks on an island. Oh, damn, dude, just gets shredded by Mir.
He chased that so hard, but it is a round where, again, it's not a full investment.
Yeah, I mean, they're desperate for something, and you bank on Donk if you are Spirit. Yeah. That's been name of the game throughout his upcoming.
So have they got Art Frost doing anything interesting right now? He's readying a window peek, looking for a timing. They can't blow open this smoke, but there is no smoke for the time being. So here we go. There's a shot. Great one from him. Norbert was readying a smoke inside a window. That one gets dropped on the floor. They'll have to burn an extra.
But they got to keep him active, right?
Yes.
They got to keep moving him.
Absolutely.
It's not just going to be this one-off boost and clipping of Norbert that'll win the round.
And I like just going to cat fast. They know the jungle peek is going to be the most obvious. Fame isn't going to try to give him that. But he is jump spotting across to bait this info out. And these smokes and these flashes are going to really sell A, I think. Yeah. They've pulled a couple players back to this side of the map. They want to believe it's an A site hit. That's a good-looking fake, in my opinion. But Art Frost is watching his back. Yeah. Will they read the cat rotation? No. This is good play from him.
James kind of slow as
he came here so early.
Crosses window that, ooh, Fame has managed to get out. Fame's back on A site.
Yeah, but
what's he going to do about it?
Yeah, are they going to?
This is good. This is great. 5-7 to the back. And Magix, he posts up the 4 versus 2. Now, Art Frost still wary of the window. Can't manage to stop the second player. 10 seconds to spare. Bomb has to cross over. It's on the last player.
Molly out.
And the molly will allow for Mir to hit the ground. A quick clear of the site. And it's a chance to still post 2v4. Flit takes up responsibility. Finally alive in a late round. And one that could be critical to just keep Spirit at bay. Point blank on the market door, combining with Mir, but they lose the bench anchor. Now Flit goes deep, and it's a trade out from... Donk just rearing and ready to go, but he leaves Chopper.
They're trying to just weaken mid. You know, they're pushing and pulling here, and Chopper is going to
good timing.
He is worried about the underpass peak.
Yep. Gets away from it.
First, Flit will swing now, right?
Beautiful.
Yeah, nicely done.
Beautiful from Donk. I mean, Chopper, that internal timer ticking, tells him the threat's coming. He is absolutely correct about it. Tucks in for the guaranteed top mid kill and lets Donk pick up the slack with the 2K. Of course, Donk, baby. Headshot, headshot. Just like that, takes the wind out of VP sales and takes the lead to the CT side.
Yeah. I guess they don't even try this. There's actually non-zero chance that they can attempt this, but they don't feel like, well, they just feel like they're being watched at the moment, even though Fame's just been chilling here inside of B apps, and so the lead will go back into the hands of Spirit. So far, the closest game that we've seen of all the 3 maps that have been played today.
Counter-terrorists win.
Utility burned. Mir can underpass with no top mid fight. This might be hard to read. Yeah, that is very unorthodox. That actually might be a massive mind game. You normally do not take underpass control walking out to mid without top mid clearing first. So the fact that they peeled back entirely, Donk went forward all the way to the top of mid by himself. He's not going to expect them to fight from behind. You rarely see Donk getting flanked. I think right there is a literal read to that exact setup for the CT side.
Yeah. Young man waddled into the deep end. Mir, ex-Shark, shuts him down. We get the Fame headshot execution on Chopper, who's just looking to get a little more info. Now, just because of Art Frost's form throughout Mirage, that op in the pocket with support as well, right? Double CT out on Ticket. It's all going to come down to how many kills he nabs on the approach and whether Zontix goes unchecked again. Remember, Fame's late lurk in that back and forth B-hit round, the same position, but he'll go even deeper, playing under Palace instead. Art Frost waits for the second player, clips Norbert's wings, and now a low HP Tech-9 is an easy scoop up for Zontix. Just like that, 3v3, and all that VP really have is this commitment into the A play. A smoke grenade under Balk. It gets popped open for a second. That duel, not the best. And the longer the CT serves up a distraction, the more time Art Frost has to tear them apart. It's just the pistol out of James. It's low health, it's low time, it's desperate, but there's no CT watching Connector. He doesn't know it. Swings deep for Ticket and will die at the hands of Magix. This one's...
Ooh. Shots missed, but they still got this great angle opened up from Cat, or from mid control, I should say.
Oh. That's a sick reaction from Art Frost. I thought Donk was going to have to pick it up. Art Frost dropped. It is a 2K response out of VP. Big scalps to take off the site. Zontix will have the angle over stairs. There's 30 seconds, and James is waiting for this Ticket peek, but Magix doesn't look like he's going to give it to him.
No smokes right now here for the T side.
Flash is good.
They have to literally beg for a plant or get the kills.
Outcon, Flit emerges, but exposed to it, and the Ticket player drops it. It's
no
Flit
time.
stuck between both, and I mean, this is desperate. He just has to run over. He gets tagged on the cross, and so, sure enough, Team Spirit with momentum off Vertigo, posting 8 rounds here on Mirage.
No time to plant.
Magix tucks in. This one's surefire. Flit. And we do get more of the same as per the last round with that.
No, it's a B lean this time, and the CTs are actually a little bit more ready to rotate over to this side, but they still have only the same guns.
Ooh, okay, Chopper, settle down, boss.
All right, now they're gonna follow Chopper out.
Bomb could get stopped.
Yeah. Uh-oh. What is this?
25 seconds. Bomb's been dropped. Flit, he's trying to make a play.
No.
He gets the second kill. Art Frost responds back.
2 inside B, all
They're
running up
stuck.
Cat.
They have to push Cat.
No.
James hits the scout shot. 15 seconds. Bomb's been picked up and it's been jumped over to the bomb site. Magic's bottom mid. This is huge. This is the insurance policy.
He gets spotted. Now he has to fall back. They can rush the site if they want to. They've got him crushed. Norbert, it comes down to him. He gets to frag Chopper. All the pressure now.
2 kills for him. He grabbed bomb back. He put it down. This is Virtus.pro with the second round on a similar buy, trying to rob it back.
Where's the bomb plant? Is
It's
it
a
off the
lifeline
default?
early on. Yes, it is. And Chopper, he's just been able to tuck in on the garbage can. CT's one looking at him, the other sticking on top of that bomb, but it's a 10-second stick, and it's halfway there. Chopper's going to swing. He gets the first momentum. Molotov for the bottom balk. James, great cover.
Oh, that cover is everything.
Smoke, though, popped open. Nobody's going to get the deep peek on Fame. He can hold his position. They've got him stranded coming out from Tetris. Chopper's going to look for a headshot elsewhere, and he takes it on Flit. But he starts to burn, down to the half health. They do zone Fame out from beneath Balk. That gets Mir coming out from jungle, and the bench players cleared off. So now Ticket becomes so important, and the push that's allowed off the back of this is Norbert getting closer into sight. Suddenly, it's back's turned. It's an easy pickup on the first, but it's still Magic's in a clutch.
Oh, what a turnaround.
He loves the late rounds.
There's one on Cat. His options are low.
Op zoomed in.
Be, an average of like 16 rounds straight. And Donk, who's been consistent through the losses, is now reaping the benefits, being on top during the wins, potentially. 1 for 1 on this round. Norbert alone again, MP9. At least he's got a smoke to work with, but not in a position to use it. Not if he's going to play window pillar. Moving now to the middle of the site. Not dropping it again, playing a bit more actively. Oh, he has no idea. Yeah, he's no idea.
I mean, they're already on top of him. He's lucky to even still have his head, and it doesn't last much longer. They go back-to-back, punishing Norbert inside the B site when he has no teammate. Lady Luck graces the CTs with the Mir Deagle headshot, but this is it. It's low health on a couple of the players in the mix. This flank through apartments could be massive. Art Frost turns and nails it. And so Team Spirit, all they have to do is shove sweeping a best of 5 in his first international LAN. And of course, if Spirit win this, Donk MVP for the event, unarguably.
Yeah.
But Art Frost at the moment is the highest rated player for Spirit in this series.
Great final, Art Frost. Great final.
Putting up Flit, holding off for the long A push. That's 2 easy headshots as far as he's concerned. And that's just going to secure Dark control, at least for a little longer. We get 1T to slip around through Temple. This is going to make things a little weird. As Fame doubles back, these poor CTs don't know what's going to hit him. They lost track of his push. Dark player doubles back, and it will be VP just 1 kill away. Chopper's not even near the bomb site. So let's call this one toast.
Yeah, the next round basically can't even pull that up. So there it is. Virtus.pro, who do a little bit better on pistols on this map in the small sample size that we have for their maps played than Team Spirit do, for what it's worth. And now they're up 1 round closer, even 2-2. Chopper will get found out, hunted down.
As tasty as the idea of an actual close match to close out the series.
All the best teams these days, T-side, putting tons of pressure up onto the bridge. I just have a feeling that Virtus.pro are going to try to do it a little bit differently.
Zontic staring at the wall. Oh, gets vision over the smoke.
It's good with the flash dodge.
Yeah.
In front of his own. That can serve as a one-way. I think it's the one that Rops is using. But he was playing a bit more forward on this one, but it works out. With, again, that perfect flash dodge.
Silence blankets the server as Chopper starts to press out. Mir is here indeed.
This Chopper going to clear to the right. Let's see if there's a timing here for Mir. How this looks. Yeah, looks good.
Instant dink out of the Galil. It's going to put a bit of pressure on the 2A players, one of which now preoccupied with camera. Oof, Art Frost.
Whoa.
Doesn't get shaken off the angle. Him and his teammate, though, very much stuck in the depths of heaven.
Ooh, this
Mir.
is an interesting lurk
Does he push?
opportunity. I don't know, but they get the plant off, so he can actually slow down
For long.
Even peel back if he wants to.
What? 4 players coming out of storage. 4 players stuck inside of heaven. And if Mir times this perfectly, that's 2 backs turned. He doesn't get the kill, though. Oh, man, tons of damage both ways. It's the pistol out of Donk, but then he gets instantly finished. Art Frost responds, and there's another up in heaven. Flit sees him coming from the smoke, and so pressure falls to Art Frost. And he gets it! Of a 3K from Art Frost last round. He'll get a chance at more here at the start of round 5. Eats the flash, tucks in with a teammate, so doesn't need to panic. That bottle destined for him. He's going to not smoke it out. Oh my god, this entire site is on fire, and there's just more and more utility pounding the defense. Now they don't really have positions to play within. Tees are looking for the impact. Donk will get 1 back, but then eventually the Molotov finds a victim. Art Frost the same. We've got bomb back site. We've got coverage on the other. 4 smokes all over the place, and it is back-to-back frantic A-hits. Carnage, chaos, and a back-and-forth result unless Magis can clutch.
Oh, man, this is really bad for the CT economy. Magix, I think he sees one, maybe a gun. No, he's forgotten about it. And that's 1 dead, but again, he doesn't know about the low guy that's below him.
Half health for Norbert.
He's looking for the lurk right now.
There's still just enough time.
Very true. Deny any fast flanks through canals. Put pressure on bridge. And they're not even setting Fame up to look for a fight. They're setting him up to try to walk in. You can see already with Flit joining him this early that they are going to move with some tempo now. But 2 players on the A side, also a rare occurrence. There's no one in dark here from the CT side. It looks like the read might be good, even though it's relatively blind here for Spirit. And Mir has also been a fantastic lurker so far inside of middle on the bridge. He's also joined by Norbert. And man, right now Spirit are playing with like almost no information. Going for a couple of walk pushes. And Zontix denies the trade. That should have been an ace in the hole.
Down towards middle, they'll cross. Art Frost missed shot. Tempo player falls back, so the A-split could be on. They need an entry, and they get one. Donk's able to find one through as Norbert hits the deck. Art Frost fixates in on camera, and he won't give Mir the chance to split this bomb site. James, does he really risk his op? He's been tagged, and he's going to get chased.
Yeah, 10 seconds, but he's also risking dying after time. He needs to be extremely careful. Well,
looking geriatric on the speed of that peak.
So they put him on a cross.
Donk, he's going to go big. He has to go big to stop them. It's an MP9 pushed out from Temple. Donk, a double. And more damage at that. Sets up Chopper wonderfully. Few seconds to spare here. Magic's through the smoke. And just like that, Donk does it. They try to come at his bomb site. He posts 2 kills. And all for naught. James' sickening headshot means nothing in round 8.
That's crazy. Now it helps.
Not necessarily in camera just yet. He's going to be worried that there could be a 4-1.
Zontix still got a full kit of utility, replenishing his Molotov, dropped it on the ground. Ready after the shot comes in from Art Frost to drop it. And
easy.
That's actually insane. That separates the front fight from the back fight. They have 2 ready for this.
But no fallback positions because of the Molotov, so they know they keep these CTs close. They've got him in the pocket, but Art Frost just keeps taking him down. Now he starts to miss. He's got 1 bullet left in the gun. And then it's the supportive peek from Donk over top, and Zontix inside the site that just puts an absolute grinding halt to VP.
Absolutely splendid counter. Exactly as a nade protocol should go this time around. And they start with the opening frag. You want the fight to come in if you can separate them with the Molotov. That's the ideal situation. Molly's not to kill people or win by coming into the site here.
They don't. Doing it without the AWP is going to bank on Chopper's support.
That flash helps. That nade is good.
Yeah, softens him up, but Chopper's dead in an instant. Double headshot. That's the famed T-side headshots that we're talking about, and the rest of the pack that follow right through. No Art Frost, no party. It is
for A control more than any other part of the map. They let mid go. They didn't play too many people inside of B. Let's see if they can show us why that's important. They've got the attention of 3 pairs of eyes on this side of the map. Zontix 1 set of utility and a basic default.
Donk has a lot of free agency just roaming around in middle.
Right. There's one hard line here from James watching this to try to cut him off. But this could... No, they're setting up the A split. They're going to run into the 3 players here.
We've got fountain support for the player committed. That's Fame here up close. Smoke's wavering. Approach is inbound. James already lost his angle. One half of this push is already managed through, but Fame shuts down the other side. And James didn't die in all of that. They hold on to long control,
let Donk go.
And Donk, he is swinging to take this back. There's already support coming in, but he switches gun. That third player catches him off. Bomb plant for Magix. All he needs is the money. Support up in heaven, knows the player's long, nothing.
Beto's utility.
He still has his incendiary, which he could put down on Dark. We start to get that volley of nades over the top.
They're coming.
He pulls back. Molly goes down on the other side of Long just in case they decide to press through. Then the frag chips away at Donk as he approaches in through Dark. James yet to get a shot off.
Oh, the
It's
molly
a
now.
slight peek out of Donk,
Oh!
and then the swing straight through the scope. But Fame, it's fast on the flank. Out of nowhere, they swarm this. T-side slowed down just enough, and Norbert here all the while to post an additional kill. It's a hell of a headshot from Donk, but it's the only thing that went their way. 7 second impact. Not only in the round, but in the mental.
Yeah, and half investment. They're playing for overtime now as
Oh,
Donk
man.
comes forward with his deagle.
He's looking to take a head off. Flit is his challenger, and it's held. Tech9's up next. All of them hit the ground, essentially. But a little bit back from Chopper as they also push through Long. This is the answer. It's Tech9's. They're both wounded, but they're both successful in taking a player down with them. Norbert went absent, and as Magix gets hands on an AK, he's going to have to do something, but no, not now.
No.
Not like this. He's back. Maybe. Please.
Wait, they're actually leaving the site at the moment.
Holy
and he
hell.
is back. They're falling back. There's 2 players here. There's no one on the A site. They're looking for the flank that they think should have come in at a minute mark. And now, do Virtus.pro have their wits about them? Are they willing to go to the next page of this round story and think about leaving the B site? Do they think that it's going to be a re-aggression? Well, Norbert, he's going to try to defend this versus 3. Playing in sort of a retake position, is that going to be sufficient? I don't think James comes to help him out if a full exec comes into the site, even though Magix and Chopper are both low.
They're just going to let this go. Are they priming a save?
He's inside of spawn right now. I think they're hoping it's B, not prepping for this walkout whatsoever.
It's the right call from Chopper.
They're thinking about their money, but they have a lot.
There's 24,000 on Flit, Fame, and Norbert. But they're not going to chance this retake. They're going to let it slide.
Well, it seemed like it was going to be an even worse fate right there for Norbert inside of the
gut-wrenching moment for them.
the A side as his teammates started dying, and then he spun out.
Tech9s.
Yeah, Tech9s. Brand new philosophy here. James maybe on the perfect angle to punish this. We'll see how the nades bounce. That's sort of a different way to play it. And it's a B stack this time around. So A's the weaker side. James has to frag.
And he will the first. Miss on the second. Pressure is very real from Zontix.
Oh, and his teammate has been smoked and mollied out. Another smoke lands behind Fame. Fame can get in front of this, but he'll instead fall back to play safe, and more CTs are dying.
Losing the mid-fight to Chopper, down to 13 health is him, but that's fine. He can just get out of there. Not a problem.
Oh.
Zontix comes out of camera, and we're looking at an 11 tie.
Ooh.
As they get pressed out of the bomb site. Fame so sectioned out by utility that he didn't stand a chance.
The 2 calls right there. I mean, James misses a second shot that allows 4 players to come into the site. It could have been 3, and it could have been Fame getting into the... And he's trying to calculate the perfect moment to throw this. They're going to try to cheat the timing. James, he's in a good spot. He spots a shadow.
Easy.
Chopper down.
Easy pickup for the Opper. Gives just a little more confidence for Fame to be able to hold this on his own, but it does also keep James preoccupied with middle. We've got a dark play coming out from Flit, which could get caught as Art Frost quickly glances back behind him.
The full commitment's about to come through. The CTs are praying that they go back.
Plenty of utility for this execute, and we've already seen rounds where Fame just gets relegated into the back line, so much so that bomb plant's easy. He's banking on his incendiary to keep them at bay as we get 2 other players to scramble over. James and Art Frost just exchange shots, tagging one another, neither of which go down. It's Mir in heaven, but it's T's all over this bomb site. Art Frost just leaning back and holding that flank as Donk is looking for a moment to shine, but the gun gets away from him. It's Zontix instead to pick it up. It's Fame to get himself a double. Cerebral couple of bullets fired out of that AK for the double entry. Both of them crisp, clean headshots. Both of them crucial to keep the Spirit reverse sweep alive. Fame traded. Donk's done it again.
What?
Another double on the entry. Coming alive when they need him, keeping the CTs out of this bomb site. If they press this, it's desperate. Flit's gonna try to wrap Heaven, but at least Norbert did manage to get through that camera push.
Oh, there's players who are low. That nade. Oh my god. Magic's
Almost kills
down.
them. Donk goes from 6 to 4, and Magix almost gets killed without that bomb plant, but he just fires a couple shots up into Heaven and takes Norbert's head off. Look at the HP that has 3/4 of this post plant alive for Team Spirit. Flit is hunting for some kind of a target. They've done a great job of keeping them heads down. Donk hits another. And Magix have been rock solid inside this bomb site, and they will try their hand again. He gets Jame off the top of the totem pole. Donk will be softened up. This opens up the door for the dark push. Mir's looking for an answer. He will get the rotator first, but Donk's not going down. And he's still working alongside Magix to try and keep this entire execute at bay.
He's trying to get to a favorite spot.
Another one for Donk.
Oh my god.
3 from the platform. His pistol's going to be the bane of his existence as he does finally get cleared out of the site, but Magix is here to try and hold, to just push this over the line.
Oh my god,
and he
headshot.
gets it. The spam through the smoke. It's insult to injury. It is the first